It's an absolute disaster.
Twisted, like, very bizarre. Like,
It makes me sick to the stomach.
yes, very sick now.
Well, we want to talk, we want to discuss between ourselves and whether to approach the judges.
For today's challenge, we would like you to come up with a modern twist to a Kiwi favourite.
And of course, we can't forget the pav, the good old Kiwi pavlova. We will be expecting you to modernise that too. You all know how to make a pavlova, I expect.
Yep.
You've all made one before.
Yes.
Glenn and James?
Nope.
Neither of us have made pavlova, or at least I can't remember ever making a pavlova. which is the
Never
same
made a
thing.
bloody pavlova. I know it's round and white and quite mostly made of ear.
So you need to modernise an iconic Kiwi classic main dish and also a pavlova. We're giving you 2 hours, so we're expecting something a little bit better than what your mother used to dish up.
But first, you'll need to forage for your ingredients in the pantry. You'll find a basic pavlova recipe in the pantry. Grab that and everything you need for the topping too.
I never cook a pavlova, but given there is actually a recipe, so I think I can do that.
Yep.
Hey guys,
Hi.
what's going on here today?
Chicken and leek pie.
Why? Why a pie?
That's the most Kiwi thing that I know.
Most Kiwi thing you can think of is
Yeah.
pie.
Yep.
Right.
And with something that we're really comfortable doing,
Chicken and leek pie.
chicken and leek. But
Modern twist to a pavlova.
Why is it going to be different?
Going to use a lot of berry compote in the mixing
Yep.
with the cream. So it's just a slightly different taste to the cream.
So a different take on a pavlova.
Yeah.
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 I hope it tastes good.
Yeah.
cheers.
Yeah.
That's yours. You do it because I've never done it before.
You should have that pavlova in the oven. If not, I'd be running real scared.
When it says it's a Kiwi and an iconic New Zealand dish, I straight away think that I want to do pie.
She's going to make a curry lamb pie.
A curry lamb pie. How's that a modern Kiwi twist? Tell me.
It's very meaningful to me though, because I never liked to eat pie until I came to New Zealand and have high school in New Zealand.
The recipe actually tells us to make a big pavlova, and I decided now I don't want to make such big pavlova. I want to do something different. So I make a lot of little meringue pieces. I allow myself to have more ideas, like more backups.
Guys, I'm hearing a lot of good things from those people out there. I guess Trudy and Shelley are the only ones I'm a little unsure about. You know, they're doing I Fillet as a Kiwi classic, but
I talked to them and said, what's your Kiwi classic that you're sort of doing a take on? And they just basically said steak and mushrooms.
They've got to give us that something that excites us. And right now, mushrooms and I Fillet is not rocking my world. Hail Mary.
I know, right?
That is beautiful. Look at it. It's even all the way around. I want to pull that piece off.
Yeah.
Take it away before I do. That is one awesome looking pavlova. What are you doing? Putting it in the fridge?
Well, I'm going to put cream in it.
He's going to put it in the fridge.
I don't think you should put it in. I'm not going to put it in the fridge.
No, that was it.
That was just a joke. Ha ha, great joke. Yeah, we have no idea what would happen if we put it in the fridge, but if Simon Gould says don't put it in the fridge, then maybe he's right.
I look at the big dish and I think it's not really nice to go to plate it up. So I decided to use the little meringue to like plate it out like a meat. Then I put it in a plate and I want to contrast all the colors like kiwi fruit, strawberries.
Under a minute, everybody. Less than 60 seconds. Get it up. Make it look beautiful.
We didn't have any problems today. It's just trying to make sure that we've remembered all the components.
"30 seconds. "15 seconds.
We were quite relaxed up until about the last 10 seconds, which we had to cream a pavlova, put fruit on pavlova, and glaze a pavlova.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step away from your bench.
It's awesome.
Bit frantic at the end.
Not just trying to get it all plated.
It looks like a normal pavlova that should have a different flavour.
all right. I mean, we did our best for what we wanted to do, so we couldn't ask for more.
This is a chicken pot pie and with a corn and carrot glaze and honey.
So it's a pavlova topped with the raspberry cream and some seasonal fruits.
You've got the beautiful colour. So on the surface, you've glazed it beautifully. That shine is amazing. It is nice with your little, what are you calling it, a salad?
Yeah, sort of side salad.
And the dressing's made from?
Rosemary honey.
Rosemary honey, which is actually very nice. And the whole thing needs more seasoning. Technically, it looks good, but it just needs more refinement.
Yep.
This is the scariest looking pavlova I've ever seen in my life. I think New Zealand would look at this pavlova and go, where's the pav? You know, when you look in here, you see a lot of cream, and you see a pavlova that's like that thick.
I think it's going to collapse a little bit. Yeah.
To me, this is a rescue attempt.
For me, this is not a pavlova. It is two thin discs, very thin discs of meringue. I just don't think you've shown us how well you can cook.
So after the tasting, we think, yep, we're down the bottom, and we have a huge possibility of going home.
Fillet steak with mushroom topping, roasted vegetables and a carrot and pasta puree.
He cuts the steak down the middle, not showing.
Tried to hide it.
Yeah, tried to hide it, and I'm like going, oh my God, what's it going to be like? How's it cooked?
We're happy about that, right? Beautifully cooked. I would have liked a little more seasoning on the outside. The puree is beautiful. It says alive and fresh to me.
It's a mini toasted walnut pavlova with the lemon curd, honey cream, poached rhubarb and a ginger twill.
A little chewy on the meringue, which I personally quite like, chewy meringues. And the lemon curd coming out of it is delicious. I get left with this lovely fresh lemon flavour in my mouth. I really like it. It's a clever dessert. Nice work, girls.
Thank you.
Pumpkin soup, spicy pumpkin soup. It's all about the seafood and the spice.
Classic Kiwi tropical fruit pavlova with a miso glaze.
The soup, I think you've got really nice spice through here, and you've got nice depth of flavour. There's other things going on.
This, it's absolutely so interestingly a knockout that I have to congratulate you on how clever you are to do that.
Thank you.
Well done.
I think that's probably best run yet.
Yeah, this is the best day yet. Best day in the office.
Yeah.
Modernised versions of Kiwi classics. What do we have here?
A curry lamb pie with pumpkin and kumara tops.
And over here we have the dessert.
That's a raspberry and capsicum ice cream.
And these are the little tiny pavlovas?
Yeah, baby pavlovas.
Yeah. Are they meringues or pavlovas?
Maybe it's meringue, I'm not sure. It's all the bloody same recipe. It's just the same recipe, same ingredient. I just pipe it differently.
Yeah, this is like a meringue. I would have thought that the pavlova would have been the hero of this dish. It's not. They're just little meringues. What is the hero is this ice cream, which is raspberry and capsicum. It's absolutely delicious.
Thank you.
Very nice indeed, but I just wonder whether you've answered the brief there, that's all.
The lamb curry mix is not bad. I find the top too sweet. I prefer it to be a little bit more earthy for a pie. But you have given it a twist, but just not in the right direction.
Ray did a relish with his pie dish at MasterClass, and it was soft and it was rich and beautiful with the pie. And I don't think that works with the pie at all because it's crunchy, it's raw, and I think it really adds nothing to the pie. To me, you're in big trouble with this dessert. The hero on here is the beautiful ice cream. You've shown us you make sensational ice cream. Go and talk to Movenpick.
I know we didn't do well today. All the contestants have pavlova. No matter they are big, small, medium, they all have pavlova. I have meringue, so I know I'm going home.
Trudy and Shelley, it needed a little more seasoning, but it was beautifully cooked steak. And you even managed to make your mini pavs, and not meringues, which was a big ask when they're that small. Well done. You're all safe. Go and take a seat. Jack and Catherine, Mel and Kerry, you all had an average day in the kitchen. And we think that's because standing in front of us are two great cooks, but they're not in the same team. We think the two best cooks are on separate sides. We're going to ask you a question. You will all have to agree for us to proceed. Otherwise, we'll eliminate the team that cooked the least impressive dishes. Jack.
Yep.
Are you willing to sacrifice Catherine to stay in this competition?
That shocks the hell out of me. I'm in this competition because of Catherine. I wouldn't sacrifice my comrade. I would sacrifice myself for my comrade, not the other way around.
No.
This is about integrity, principles.
No, you're not?
I'm not gonna sacrifice Catherine.
Just go for it.
I'm totally happy that one of us could stand up there and fight for a sense of the team.
Say yes. Say yes.
If Catherine thinks that way, I respect her decision. So be it.
I'll ask you again, Jack. Are you willing to sacrifice Catherine to stay in this competition?
I respect Catherine's wishes, yes.
I'm thinking, oh my gosh, they can't separate the duos, can they?
It's just wrong. You know, you start a competition as a duo. You need to finish it as a duo.
Catherine, are you willing to sacrifice Jack to stay in this competition?
Let me feel like vomiting right now. Yes.
Mel, are you willing to sacrifice your sister to stay in this competition?
Yeah. I'm just speechless with that. I think it's pretty unfair though.
Kerry, are you willing to sacrifice Mel to stay in this competition?
Yes.
Bizarre. Very sick in the tummy.
Jack and Kerry, step forward.
When we step out, I feel very relieved. Like, I'm going home to my boys. My sister can go on with the journey.
I have no regrets going home. I'm actually pretty glad going home.
Jack and Kerry, today you proved to be the strongest cooks in your team. Congratulations, you are our newest team.
This is an absolute disaster.
Twisted, like, very bizarre. Like,
Both of us are saying yes to sacrifice ourselves, not the other way around. It makes me sick to the stomach.
yes, very sick now. We want to talk about.
Well, we want to talk. We want to discuss between ourselves and whether to approach the judges, because both of us think that the other two who left are the more deserving one. So, okay, let's go. Right.